Hey Capricorn, so I'm gonna talk for a second. So while I was sitting here shuffling and walking around and preparing to come back to continue the reading, I was getting a lot of that same energy from before where you're really gonna have to defend yourself this week against a family member. I'm really getting that it could be a family member because for me, I kept like I had a family member that kept popping up in my head. And this one family member for me has been popping up in my head for, I want to say, just a couple days now. And it's been every once in a while, like, and I know it's not me because I'm not doing anything that reminds me or just nothing. It's not even, I wonder how they're doing. Sorry, not sorry. It's not even like no beef, but not even that. Right. And like, why am I thinking of all these things? Why is this random thought coming to my head? Da, 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 and it always involves this one family member. And that family member for me, previously, we've gotten into arguments. And now this is me speaking, right? 111 on the timer. This is me talking from my experience. We've gotten into arguments in the past, and I've done the whole hanging up. I don't care if you hang up on me because I'm not calling you back. Like if I hang up on you, I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, you'll probably call me back. And if you don't, I still don't care because again, I'm not calling you back. And you hanging up on me is not like a oh, you hung up. It's like fine, cool. We don't got to talk no more. Finally, sheesh, get off my line, type of thing. Like I'm not calling you back. I really feel like y'all are going to get into it with somebody in your family this week. We about to hop in though. It could be a close family member too, like someone in your immediate family. Let's get into the what's gossip day. What's the gossip on Capricorn for this upcoming week? I'm actually starting to really like these week ahead messages, so these will definitely stay in the rotation. Let me know down in the comments if you like the week ahead messages too. If you do like it, don't forget to hit that like button. Come on, y'all. Let's get these likes up. The work is always continual. Bottom of the deck is situational single. All right. Capricorns, you could be choosing to be single this week ahead. Maybe someone's trying to get at you and you're just like, no, thank you. Can I get what does Capricorn need to know and be aware of for this week ahead? Cut it 3 times because that's what they wanted the first time. Sorry, y'all. Bottom of the deck, we got cuffing season. Now, we already saw a situational single. Somebody's trying to come up in there because they want you, Cappy. They want you and they need you, but they can't have you. Okay? What's the gossip for the week ahead? What does Capricorn need to know and be aware of for the week ahead? Whew, sheesh. Oh my gosh, situationship. So someone could be trying to come to you, trying to get a little situationship going, right? They could be sending you mixed signals. It could be somebody who doesn't, let you know what y'all are at all. Like, are y'all just a little situation? Is this a one-time thing? Are we more than lovers? Are we friends? There's someone who's sending you mixed signals. So be careful of that in this upcoming week from people, right? I just saw ghosted. So they could have ghosted somebody else too. Because all they have are a bunch of situationships, 444 on the timer. Yeah, no stability, sneaky link. Yeah, all they have is situationships. They just do things behind people's backs. They do private meetups and, nobody needs to know type of thing. And if you're not in an actual committed relationship and you just have a little situationship going on, I mean, rightfully so, both of y'all can do what y'all want. But as a Capricorn and knowing Capricorns aren't really going to mess around with a bunch of people. Now, don't get me wrong. If that's what you're doing, do you. Do you, boo-boo. But what I'm getting is this situation here, you're not messing around with a bunch of people. You would be messing around with this one person while they're messing around with a bunch of people. And that's the red flag you saw. So be careful because it's being shown to you this upcoming week. Situational single come out again because that's where you're going to be headed. And if that's the case, if you are in a situationship, then by the end of this week or in the week or whenever you find this out or after getting this reading, you're going to be single by choice. And don't worry about it because you'll have a bounce back. Bounce back with payday at the bottom of the deck with brand new behind it. Don't worry about it. Don't be like, oh man, I can't believe that happened. And I can't believe I fell for the, okay, it's all right. It's all right. Lesson learned. It won't happen again though. And you sure enough can't come back around the corner. I wish it would. Because what? Yeah. Again, coming back around the corner. And if they do, that's all they are. Energy vampires, because they see you. They see the glow up. Look, bag secured, triggered, on red, and wake up call. These people are going to see that they should have stuck with you, not just for the money, but because of the person you are, right? But in the same breath, another one of those red flags is people are starting to see that they should have stuck with you because they feel like they could have used you some more because of the money. They knew that you were going to have a come up. They knew that you were on the rise to wherever you are now or about to be, especially financially. And they feel like, dang, if I would have just stayed a little longer, right? But you trusted the signs, you trusted the intuition, your intuition, the signs that your guides were giving you and everything, because you needed to get the message that that was a red flag and you needed to get out of there. Yeah, you needed to let it go. And that's exactly what you did. Because what, honey? Whew, I am sorry that I'm out of breath, y'all. It is so much coming and I'm just trying to get it all out. That's really what it is. I don't want the videos to be long, but I'm trying to get these messages out to you, baby. Again, wake up call. You're not, this upcoming week, you got people that you had situationships with or people that want to have situationships with you, right? They want to have you as their sneaky link, but that's a red flag, and that's the red flag you're getting in this reading. You're trusting your guides, you're trusting the signs, right? And you're finally having a wake-up call that you can't ignore anymore, that you could possibly be being used as a sneaky link. You're being breadcrumbed at this time, and that's the truth that, that's what's going to be coming out to you this week. This person isn't giving you the attention that you deserve, the energy you deserve. They're treating you like a sneaky link because you are one. That's why you're getting mixed signals, Capricorn. You have to trust these signs. All the red flags that you're getting within this connection are the signs that Spirit is trying to tell you, so you can wake the fuck up, right, from what's going on, from being breadcrumbed in this situation, so you can get yourself out of it. I'm not going to take them all, but we got unbothered. Right? That's going to be you once you leave this situation, and you're going to be focusing on yourself. You're going to be focusing on yourself. And again, that's what's going to lead you to your big break anyway. You're going to end up speaking up against the injustice, right? The injustice is being treated the way you were treated within this connection, being treated and spoken to the way you were getting spoken to within this connection, right? All the red flags. I can only meet you at night. We can only do this at night. I can only come at 3 o'clock in the morning. I can only come at 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Right? I come in, we we watch a show, and then you're out again. And I don't see you for a couple days. But that's okay. That's what you're speaking up about. And that's what you're leaving this fuck for. Right? Because you're about to have a bounce back with the closure that you don't need. You left it. You left the closure behind because you don't care. You said what you had to say, and you bounced, as you should. All right, Capricorn. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Give me some more on this energy, Spirit. Speak up came right back out. Like I said, you are going to be speaking up about how this person is treating you. You're going to be speaking up about the red flags that you do see. And you're also going to see that this person is not going to change. This person is not going to go right in the way that they should go as far as treating you. They're just going to keep it moving. They're going to keep it pushing. They're going to hear what you say. They're not going to care about what you say. They're not really going to hear you, right? Not really, really on a deeper level other than hearing the words that are coming out of your mouth. And you'll still be the sneaky link. They'll still be showing up at night. Why? Because the hidden agenda is that they don't want a relationship with you. Right? That's why they keep gaslighting you. They keep gaslighting you. They could be telling you that, oh, I do want this relationship and I do want to be with you, but I got this that I got to do, and I got this and I got that. Saying that they're booked and busy, but in reality, they're not. They don't want to put you on their schedule with, they don't want to come see you. They could be acting like they're super productive or being busy when you want to hang out, right? But again, they can come see you at nighttime though, right? Booked and busy. Oh, all day you can't reach them at all. But as soon as 10 o'clock roll around, 11 o'clock, you might start getting some text messages. You might get a little phone call, video call, right? And it's just the same thing over and over and over again. And then you go, well, why? Toxic love. Well, why can't we hang out during the day? Oh, I'm busy. Oh, I'm busy. You're busy. And you can know what this person does. Like, you can know what their job is, and, if they work full-time, part-time, whatever the case is. But I'm getting at this person, whatever they do, they're not really busy during the day. It's like, well, how can you be busy if X, Y, Z? Or how can you be busy if blah, 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 blah? It's because they're gaslighting you, because they want you on their schedule. You get what I'm saying? They want you on their schedule of when they're going to see you. And they're going to only see you at nighttime, Cappy. Ooh-wee, who is this person? You're not imagining things, Capricorn. Being gaslit is something that can really break you down. So we'll use this warning, right, as a means to an end. We got overnight success here. Yeah. Because once you do and you start focusing on yourself, like I said, right, and you start focusing on yourself, because I did see Me Versus Me was out, you'll you too, you're gonna have success. You're gonna have overnight success. Either that or your success is gonna come in faster than what you thought it was gonna come in. Yeah, these people are trying to come into your energy to create contracts with you and agreements, have sex with you. That creates a soul contract. Having kids with you, that creates a contract. Anything where you have a physical connection with somebody, you create a soul tie and a contract, right? You create a spiritual agreement. But these people could also be, destined for you to meet them because there's still lessons that you have to learn. Also, if that's not the case, you could also just be getting tested at this time too. You have to use your discernment to know which is which and how to maneuver. You have questions, trust your guides. They're not there for no reason. Call on them. Ask for their help. Ask for their guidance. We got deja vu here, repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. This could have happened to you in the past. This whole scenario where you could have been in a situationship and you thought it was going to be more, but it wasn't, and it ended up being toxic because you went through this rigmarole before, so you're gonna have to get it together. And this time you can let it go with no closure. You don't have to care about it. You already know how it's gonna go. You already know. Oh, this is what's going on. The last time this happened is because they was talking to XYZ and they had 4 other girls on the side. Okay, I'm gonna just go. You don't need to go and have a conversation with him or her talking about are you talking to other people besides me? Are you doing if you feel in your gut that the person that you're talking to is talking to a bunch of other people besides you and you're unaware of it, and if you ask and they tell you the opposite of what you feel, you have every right to leave the connection without telling them why. And if you feel the need to tell them why, tell them why. Tell them why. But in my head, for me, if you made up in your mind that you ready to leave the connection, you might as well just leave. And you can tell them why. And if they try to argue about it, you ain't got to argue back. Simple as that. Simple as that. And that's on period. Okay. I want to jump into some tarot. We already got 15. Right. Can I have some tarot on this energy, please, Spirit? Bottom of the deck, we got the 8 of Swords and the King of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords talks about being trapped in your head, right? King of Cups is someone who's very emotionally balanced. They're a master of their emotions, right? You can't knock them off their square like that. This is an emotionally balanced man. And the 3 of Pentacles is teamwork, shared goals, collaboration. So this King of Cups, or you could be the King of Cups, you could be in your head about this connection. You're in your head about this connection with this King of Cups. You could be in a connection with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a water sign. Yeah, I just saw the 7 of Swords because you feel like they're being sneaky. Yeah, moon at the bottom of the deck. See? The moon at the bottom of the deck. Behind that, the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. The moon talks about illusions and hidden secrets. The 5 of Cups talks about loss and grief and feeling let down. And, you could also be focusing on the bad things, but you feel this way because you put a lot of time and effort, 7 of Pentacles, into this connection, and you feel like they're holding secrets. And they are. The secret is you're not the only one that they're dealing with. That's what the secret is, that you're not the only one that they're dealing with. I just saw strength in the depth. You're going to have the strength to end this connection. And when you do, things will go in your favor. Like I said, overnight success. When you leave this connection alone, things will go in your favor. 10 of Swords in the death. 10 of Swords, yes, it talks about, failure and being betrayed, stabbed in the back, pain, hurt, but it also talks about new beginnings. Because now that this has happened, right, you can now take those swords out of your back and go through a transformation to have a new beginning. That's what's going to happen, Capricorn. All right, now, what else? This is your love message. This is what's happening. This is a love message. This is about relationships right now. Can I get more, please? Can I get more on this energy, please, Spirit? Yeah, we got the Eight of Cups, talks about walking away, and the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is the truth. With clarity, right, you are able to make the necessary moves that you can make, which would be walking away in this case, Capricorn, because this person they're not looking to settle down. They're not looking to have a relationship. They're not looking to get mad. They're not looking for what you're looking for. They're looking for an easy come up. They're looking for someone to get their little peen wet. They're looking for someone to put something up in, and that's about it. They're looking for a good time, not a long time. Right. And if you're a good time and you always a good time, they want to keep you on that list of good times. Right. Yeah, they want to keep you in this cycle. Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. The World and the Queen of Pentacles, they want to keep you in a cycle of you giving to them, giving your resources, giving your time, giving your energy and effort, whether male or female, flipping switch the roles. What else? You also need to walk away from a particular way of feeling, right? Like you've done something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Look at this. In this situationship card, y'all both look sad, right? Whether male or female. In this toxic love card, y'all both look sad. In this gaslighted card, she looks confused, distraught. You know, you have to know that walking away is the best thing for you. You got the truth. Take that Ace of Swords, the truth, and slice through the veil, right? To make the right move that you need to make. Yeah, you need to decide. You need to make the decision for balance for yourself. You could be seeing 8-8. Let's get a few more messages. A few more cards, Spirit, please, on this energy. We got the King of Pentacles. Yeah. That's you, Capricorn. You. Taking all of your stuff, because you're a giver. King of Pentacles is a giver, right? Taking all of your stuff and giving it to yourself because you walk away. Now you holding on to your stuff. You keeping it close. You're paying attention to who should get the pentacle from you or not, right? Who should get the time and effort from you. Now it's something that you have to pay attention to. Yeah. Who are you going to give it to? Right? All right. What else, Spirit? What else does Capricorn need to know and be aware of for the week ahead? Strength card, yeah. Fighting internally, having the courage and being brave enough to move on from this connection, right? You have to know your self-worth, Capricorn. You have to know that you have the inner power. You have the power to move on from this connection. And the fact that you have so much power, whoever this is, they know you have power. That's why they're trying to keep you around too. They want, look at that, 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They know you have power. They know you stable. They know what you bring to the table. They know you're self-sufficient. That's why you need to have the strength to be able to move forward from this connection. They could try to have you reminisce about memories and things of the past, but that who the hell cares? Because behind that you got the Chariot. It's time to move forward from this. 6 of Cups and the Page of Cups, reminiscing on things y'all that might have happened in the beginning and how wonderful it was in the beginning of the relationship and all the fun time. Who cares? Now it's time to go. That was before Hangman. I just saw that was before I found out who you really were, and now it's time for me to go. That was before I found out why you were really here. Now it's time for me to go because honestly, I'll never get there with you, right? With you in my corner and in my ear and around me. I'll never get there. All right, can I have some closing messages for Capricorn? Let's get some closing affirmations for Capricorn, please. Let's get some closing affirmations for Capricorn and closing angel numbers. Capricorn, you got somebody who is trying to keep you in this cycle of going back and forth and booty calls and, just energy vampire. That's what we're going. We're going with energy vampire because that's what this is. They're only coming for for booty calls for real, and then leaving. They're coming to take your vitality, your energy, your sacral energy, your ideas. They're trying to. Ooh, why I hear destiny swap. Anywho, they're trying to take what you have and make it theirs. Let's get some affirmations because we already know that's not about to happen. This is your message right here, Cappy. You better take the warning. Now, what you do is what you do, but don't come back over here talk about some no, baby. Affirmations, please, for this. Affirmations, closing messages. Get one more and do 5. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. The 5 affirmations we have are: dear stress, you. Okay? Scream, yell, freak the f out, and then go do something that matters. I know that's right. Today be the badass girl you were too lazy to be yesterday. Once you fall in love with yourself, their game is over. Capricorn, these are come on now. I have the serenity to kick some ass today. I know that's right. Capricorn, scream, yell, freak the f out, whatever it is that you got to do. Get this person up out your energy though, right? Because dear stress, we're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with that. Tell me, why would we? Because, honey, once you fall in love with yourself, once you start to put that energy and time and love that you were putting into this energy into yourself, unstoppable. That's where this 9 of Pentacles energy is coming from, baby. Right? Overnight success because you ain't worried about the closure. That's what's coming your way. Do you understand? That's what's coming your way, baby. Baby, get this motherfucker out your energy. Okay? They stank. Okay? Because, they stink. It's time for them to go. All right, Capricorn. I just realized I forgot to get an angel number, so I'm about to pull one real quick, and then we'll head out. I'm gonna slip this little last minute video in there. Let's get an angel number for Capricorn for the upcoming week. Much for the messages. Thank you for the warnings. Bottom of the deck, we have 0404. Slow down. Oh my gosh. I will never not get this message or say this for Capricorns. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Now, with slow down, I'm also getting that you may need to slow down, Kathy. You may need to just slow down, Capricorn. If you feel tired, rest. There's not rest. I promise. 1414, light up. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up your process. Focus on your needs, Capricorn. You need to rest. Slow down. That is what's going to maintain your stability. What was the other card? 444 or whatever it was? Now I want to find it again. 0404, right? This was it. 0404 and 1414. 0 talks about not knowing. I forgot what it is. It's like not knowing anything, but I'm encompassing everything. It's some mess like that, right? It's good though. It is like the Fool card. Having knowledge, but not all the knowledge. Like you're ready for a new beginning, right? 1. This is all about stability though. You'll be able to maintain your stability and keep going if you slow down and take a rest when you need to, Cappy. Slow down, take rest when you need to, then get back up and keep pushing. That's all. All right, y'all. Peace out.